Breaking news from deep space. An object not from our solar system has done something no scientist predicted. Interstellar object 3I/Atlas, once believed to be passing harmlessly through the solar system, may now be trapped inside the sun's orbit. Yes, trapped. NASA has gone silent, tracking data is missing, and whispers from inside the agency say they've never seen anything like this before. What is happening around our sun? Why is NASA unusually quiet? And could 3I/Atlas actually be something more than a natural object? Tonight, on this special extended report, we're investigating the story that's shaking the space science community. 3I/Atlas might be trapped in the sun's orbit. NASA can't stay calm. Good evening, I'm Mr. A. Lee, and you're watching spacevast-tv Global. For the past several weeks, telescopes from Hawaii to Chile have been pointing toward the inner solar system, tracking an object that refuses to behave according to the laws of physics. We'll take you through NASA's official timeline, the missing data, the expert theories, and the growing concern that something unusual is unfolding near our sun. 3I/Atlas was first spotted in early 2025 by the Atlas Observatory in Hawaii. At first glance, it seemed like another interstellar visitor, the third ever detected after Oumuamua in 2017 and Borisov in 2019. Initial observations suggested it was traveling at more than 85,000 kilometers per hour, cutting across the solar system at a sharp angle. But almost immediately, something didn't fit. It wasn't accelerating the way comets do when sunlight heats their icy cores. It wasn't reflecting light consistently, sometimes shining brightly, sometimes vanishing completely. And its trajectory began to curve inward toward the sun. By late June, NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory quietly updated its orbital path. 3I/Atlas, instead of escaping into interstellar space, appeared to be slowing down. Within hours of that update, NASA reportedly held an internal briefing. According to sources familiar with the meeting, scientists were puzzled and concerned because no interstellar object should ever slow down naturally. NASA removed public trajectory simulations from their jet propulsion website. Official press statements described the data as under review, but several independent astronomers tracking the same coordinates confirmed it. The object was no longer outbound, it was looping. In a series of now-deleted tweets, one NASA physicist wrote, "We're seeing behavior that's inconsistent with any known natural dynamics." That tweet disappeared within an hour, but not before screenshots went viral. So, what does it mean to be trapped in the sun's orbit? For a cosmic visitor like 3I/Atlas, it would require a massive loss of velocity, enough to let the sun's gravity pull it into a stable or semi-stable orbit. NASA data from earlier this year suggested the object made a close pass near Jupiter, possibly within its strong gravitational field. Some scientists believe that encounter slowed it down enough for the sun to capture it. But others disagree, saying no known physical mechanism could cause that much deceleration without propulsion. And that's where the story takes a stranger turn. The astronomical community is now divided. Is 3I/Atlas a purely natural phenomenon or something else entirely? Dr. Elaine Meadows, an astrophysicist at Cambridge University, explains, if these readings are accurate, then 3I/Atlas is the first object we've ever seen enter the solar system from outside and stay. That's not supposed to happen. Others, like theoretical physicist Dr. Mark Varela, have a more radical idea. He told us, quote, "It's behaving more like a probe, adjusting trajectory, maintaining stability near a high-energy region. We don't have confirmation, but the pattern fits controlled movement." Meanwhile, official NASA spokespeople insist that the anomaly could still be explained by gravitational chaos or magnetic interaction with the solar wind. But off the record, even insiders admit they're baffled.
In August 2025, the James Webb Space Telescope focused briefly on the region where 3I/Atlas was last visible. Infrared data showed an unexpected thermal pattern, a pulsing heat signature repeating every 11 minutes. The reading was faint, but consistent. NASA's official statement? Likely instrumental interference. But leaked internal logs suggest the signal repeated over multiple observation windows across different instruments. That means it wasn't random noise. Was it a reflection from solar activity, or something transmitting a repeating pattern from near the sun? No one's saying publicly. After those readings, 3I Atlas virtually disappeared from NASA's public reports. The last official mention was in a minor technical bulletin in September, buried deep within the Planetary Science Division's online logs. But one internal memo, shared anonymously with a science journalist, described 3I Atlas as locked in an unclassified heliocentric path. Another line, later redacted, read, "Observation paused pending further directive." That's bureaucratic language for stop talking about it. Meanwhile, independent astronomers using private telescopes have confirmed a faint object orbiting near Mercury's distance, though its albedo and movement don't match any known asteroid or debris. Whenever official silence meets cosmic mystery, one question always surfaces. Could this be extraterrestrial? Experts are cautious. No one is claiming direct evidence of alien origin. But the fact remains, 3I Atlas entered from outside the solar system, changed speed, and may now be orbiting our sun. If it is artificial, it could represent a technology far beyond anything humanity understands, possibly an automated probe observing the inner solar system. Some online researchers have dubbed it the Solar Watcher. Others call it the Alien Mirror. NASA calls it nothing at all. Multiple sources close to the agency say NASA's concern isn't about aliens, it's about unpredictability. Anything trapped near the sun's orbit, especially if it emits signals, becomes a potential interference risk for space weather forecasting and satellite calibration. Moreover, the object's orbital pattern could threaten future missions, especially those planned for Mercury or solar observation. But behind closed doors, the tone is reportedly more anxious. One insider said, quote, "If 3I Atlas is controlled, we're not just watching the universe might be watching back." So, where does that leave us tonight? We have an interstellar object, one that shouldn't be here, potentially caught in the sun's gravity. We have disappearing data, faint signals, and unanswered questions. And we have an agency known for transparency, now quiet. Is 3I Atlas a cosmic coincidence, or the first whisper of something intelligent beyond our skies? For now, the sun holds its secret tightly, but every orbit, every pulse, every faint reflection tells us this story isn't over. We'll continue to monitor updates from NASA, ESA, and independent observatories, and bring you every verified fact, every discovery as it unfolds. I'm Mr. Ali. This is spacevast-tv Global, bringing you the truth hidden between the stars. Stay curious, stay awake, and never stop looking up.